Okay. Welcome to my live stream. It's been a while. So, the first IQ test, is the one I used as thumbnail. Which says if 1 plus 4 is equal to 5, right? And 2 plus 5 is 12. And we have 3 plus 6 is 21. And again, we have 8 plus 11. 8 plus 11 is equal to what? So this, I'm going to give you 10 minutes. 10 minutes to come up with the solution to this. And I'm going to give you an answer and give you another IQ test. I wish you good luck. So, this is the question. Hope I'm not blocking you. This is the question.
I want to do this.
I'm lying. I'm sure you got the person. Me too, you're dying. You know the publicity to everybody. So this is the question. What do you think the answer should be? What do you think the answer should be? In the next 10 minutes, I'm going to state the solution, the sequence, and the solution. So let's see who gets it in the next 10 minutes. Can we take this one? When can we become table? Because the question did only on one side. I should sit one side. Hope I'm not blocking your view. Hope I'm not blocking your view, right? So let's see the solution to this. Let's still get it right. Mary Omini says the answer is 40. Could you try again? Because that's definitely not the answer. Mary, you tried, but that's definitely not the answer. Try again, okay? I'm waiting for more solutions to this. Definitely waiting for more solutions. Okay. Okay, now I think I need a higher stool, right? So that I can see my face. Right? You can see my face clearly. More solutions. Mary says the answer is 40. I2 updates. You said hi. Can you tell us the answer? Keep walking. Keep walking says the answer is 96. Are you correct? You will know in the next 10 minutes. So 6 more minutes. Once it's 12:30, I'm going to solve this and tell us the answer. Then I'm going to write another IQ question. Do you actually want to brainstorm? Then this is where to be. Keep walking says he won, that the answer is 96. How sure are you? Rate yourself from 1 to 10. How sure are you your answer is correct? So keep walking. Tell me. Rate yourself from 1 to 10. How sure you your answer is right? Eight times 12, 96. Okay, could you tell us where 12 is coming from? Where is 12 coming from? Okay. Welcome, keep walking from Colombia. You're highly welcome. Three more minutes. And I'm going to state the solution to this argument. 3 more minutes. Once it's 12:30, I'm going to 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time. I'm going to state the answer. So I have 2 people here that have dropped their answers. The first person is Mary. Mary says the answer is 40. And Keep Walking says the answer is 96. So who are you rooting for? 40 or 96? Okay, Keep Walking. You have a supporter, ABXHH. He or she says the answer is 96. Now we have 2 against 1. All right. One minute more. 1 minute to go. 1 minute to go. In the next 1 minute, I'm going to write the solution, and you will know if you are correct or not. Okay, it's time. Keep Walking. Are you still here? ABXHH, are you still here? Mary, are you still here? So I'm going to drop the solution right now. So first, I will announce. Yes, I'm writing it right now. Yes, so I'm going to do that right now. So first of all, I will announce the winner before I show you the solution. The winner goes to Team 96. Yes, that is the answer. So keep working, and AVX, you have won. Now let's show the solution to this IQ test. All right, now there is a confusion in this IQ test, which if you did not look at it very well, you will get 40. And I believe that is the mistake that Mary made. Okay, that is the mistake that Mary made. She shows 40 because she forgot that we have 1, 2, 3. 4 is not here, 5 is not here, 6 is not here, 7 is not here. We have 8. I don't know if you are getting it. Now, there are 2 ways you can get the solution to this. If you want to use the first method, then you don't need to worry about the missing steps. And the missing steps are 4, 5, 6. There is supposed to be 4 plus 7, 5 plus 8, 6 plus 9, 7 plus 10, before 8 plus 11. All right? So if you want to get the solution to this right now, I want you to be seeing my face more, so let me adjust this. Okay, so if you want to get the solution to this using the first method. Now, for the first method, it's like this. The answer to this is 1 times 4 plus 1. So A plus B is equal to A multiplied by B plus A. This is the formula. A multiplied by B plus A. I hope you can see that. Okay, you can see it. I'm seeing it from another this thing. Okay, now A plus B, A times D plus A. For example, 1 plus 4 will be 1 times 4, which is 4, and then 4 plus 1, which will give us 5. The second one is 2 times 5, which is 10, and 10 plus 2 will give us 12. The third one is 3 times 6, which is 18, and 18 plus 3 is 21. Now the fourth one is 8 times 11, which is 88, and 88 plus 11 will give us 99. 8 times 11 is 88, and 88 plus 11, 88 plus 8, we are adding 8. 88 plus 8 is 96. So that is the answer, and the solution goes to Team Keep Working and AVX. Now, if you used the other method, which I feel that is what Mary used, then you must notice the steps that was skipped. All right. Now, what Mary used is this particular method. Where is my cleaner? Now, this is what she did. 2 plus 5 is what? Is 7. And 7 plus this 5, the answer you got from here, which is 12. Now, we have 3 plus 6, which is 9. And 9 plus 12, this answer here, it will give you 21. Okay? So we now have 8 plus 11. That is what she did. 8 plus 11 is 19. And she said 19 plus 21, which will give her 40. But this is wrong. Do you know why? Because if you want to use this method, you need to put into consideration the remaining steps that were skipped. And those steps are, we have 8 plus 11. Let's write it in. Is equal to what? I want to be sure you can still see that. So you can see that we have steps that were skipped. We have 4 plus 7, 5 plus 8, 6 plus 9, 7 plus 10, before 8 plus 11. So for you to get the same answer, which is 96, if you are using this method, because you did not form your equation, your formula, then you must do this sequentially without missing any step. I don't know if you are getting me. All right, so that is it. Now, 4 plus 7 will give us 11, and 11 plus 21 will give us 32. So it means that 4 plus 7 will give us 32. That is for this one. Now for this, it's going to be 5 plus 8. And 5 plus 8 is 13. So we're going to add 13 to 32, okay? So we say 32 plus 13, which will give us 45. So we have 45 here. I hope you are getting it now. All right. Now we continue. 6 plus 9 is 15. And we add 15 to 45. And we get 60. So here should be 60. Okay. Now 7 plus 10 is 17. And we add 17 to 60. If we add 17 to 60, we will have 77. So this one will be 77. All right. Now we have 8 plus 11. 8 plus 11 is 19. So we need to add 19 to 77, right? You see, we get the same answer. So Mary is correct, except that she forgot that she's not using a formula. So it's supposed to follow this sequentially. But she skipped this step and went straight to get 40, which is wrong. But if you want the formula to this, for those that are just joining us, the formula is simple. A plus B is equal to A multiplied by B plus A. This is the formula to the IQ test. All right. Who is ready for the next one? Who is ready for the next one? If you're ready for the next IQ test, let me know. Okay, I believe you're ready for the next one. Now, let me write the next IQ question. This one is simple anyway, so I believe we'll get this faster. So because this is simple, I'll give this one just 5 minutes. I'll write the question, and in 5 minutes time, I'll write the solution. Now we have a table. Now, in this table, we have 210, 7, 15. Now, the question is, what will be here against 16? And we also have 24, 32. All right. So the options are A, 13, B, 8, C, 5, and D, 20. So in 5 minutes time, I'm going to state the answer to this. So keep working. I hope you're happy, right? Keep working on the ABX HH. Hope you're happy because you got the answer right. So like I said, this one is simple. So I'll just give us 5 minutes. In 5 minutes time, I will write the answer. Excuse me. Because that's kind of best transmission, but we can make it. Again, keep walking says the answer is 8. You win again. How shall you? You know this is IQ test, so don't don't conclude yet. Do not conclude yet. I don't know. I want to block the noises, so I want to see if I should use mic, if it will still be okay. So I'm going to test that right now because the mic will help to block the noise from the environment. Mega Nice. Okay, Mega Nice says the answer is 8 as well. Like I said, are you sure? You are going to find out in the next 5 minutes. That should be in 3 minutes time, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it should be in 3 minutes time. So like I said, let me test the mic. Okay. Can you still hear me? Okay, yeah, you can hear me. I noticed. All right, I think this is better. This will help to block the noise from the environment. So in 2 minutes time, once it's 12:48 Nigerian time, that is in 2 minutes time from now. This is 12:46 here. Once it's 12:48, I will drop the answer. The next IQ question, trust me, is a bomb. Most of us will not get it right. Keep working. The next one I'm going to drop, I bet you may not get it right. Because the next question is going to be very it's going to be very hard. And that I'm going to give that 15 minutes. I'll give us 15 minutes to solve that one. So keep working. Hope you are ready. Mega 9 says the answer is 8. Keep working says the answer is 8. Let's wait. In the next 1 minute, that should be 12:48 here. I'll drop the answer and see if they are correct or not. Okay. I'll get a share that is higher than this. Yeah. So that when I sit, at least you'll be seeing my face, maybe something a bit high like this, so that something like this. So I can be seeing my face more. Okay, it's time. It's time. Let's see who got this right. Like I said, this one is very easy. Very, very easy. As usual, keep working. Got it right together with Megan. Nice. Drum roll. Okay, now let's see how this is gotten. It's very easy, like I said. The difference between this and this is 8. The difference between this and this is 8, right? The difference between this and this is 8. So the difference between 16 and any number that is here should be 8. So it means 16 minus, if we call the number x, so 16 minus x should give us 8, all right? So we minus 16 here, minus 16 here. So 16 minus 16 is 0. So we have minus x is equal to minus 8. We divide by minus 1, divide by minus 1, and we got x to be 8. So the answer is 8. Now, like I said, this particular question I'm about to write now is very hard. It is an IQ question and you need to think very, very well. I want to be sure that this is on. Yeah. So you need to think very well before you'll be able to get the answer right. So let me fill my ink and then write the question. So this is this is a live stream from my channel. I just want to relate with my audience, my subscribers, and my new audience on a live stream so that you see the face behind the channel. Most of my content I just write on paper. Okay, so I started to show my face on live stream. At least with that, you see the face behind the channel. And also on my shorts also has my face on it. Okay. Now, this question is not for the faint-hearted, not at all. So the question says, I want to be sure where and where you can see. I want to be sure where and where you can see. So you can see almost everything says. Now let me write. Now the question says, 2 fathers and 2 sons. 2 fathers and 2 sons. Emphasis on 2. Okay, 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing. Two fathers and two sons went fishing. They caught three fish. They caught three fish. Okay. Now, the question says, and each person got one. And each person got one. Now we are told, or the question says, how? How is this possible that two fathers and two sons went fishing and they caught three fish, but each person got one? How? So that's the IQ test. Um, Keep working. Hope you're still here. I'm going to give this test 15 minutes because it needs critical thinking. So in 15 minutes time, let's assume this is okay. This is already 12:52. Or let's just put it in 1:15 p.m. Nigerian time. I'm going to drop the answer, but I want you people to tell me your answers in the comments. All right. So let me write 99%. 99% failed because I believe many people will not get this right. Okay. Two fathers and two sons went fishing. They caught three fishes and each person got one. How? And that is the question. What's the answer? I want someone to explain that on the comments. What's the answer? Two fathers and two sons went fishing. Okay, IT update says simple. Okay, so what's the answer? If you know you love my live stream, please click the like button, click the love button, share. Okay, invite more people for the IQ tests. Hmm. IT update, please, do you mind if please explain more so that we will understand what you're trying to say? Random dude, this is IQ test and it still falls under maths. We have done IQ test on maths. This is the third question we are dealing with today. So we have more to come, don't worry. We have many math questions. You know that math has a lot of questions. So if that's what you want, don't worry, we'll get to math question. All right. So please like, comment, and share if you love what we are doing. Like, tell us that I love what you are doing. Also, in the comments, drop your suggestions. What do you think I should do more to increase the quality of the live stream? Random dude, okay, okay. Yeah, Match Nephew, you're highly welcome. I believe you're just joining us. So, like I said, the question I'm giving it 15 minutes. I'm going to drop the answer in 15 minutes time. Okay, so I need you to do your brainstorm first, like think about the whole thing, try to figure out the answer yourself. Drop what you think the answer is on the comments. Then in the next 15 minutes, I'm going to tell you the answer. Okay, random says two fathers and sons refer to grandfather, father, and son. As a grandfather is the father of the father, who is the son of the grandfather, and the son is the son of the father, who is the son of father. You know one thing? Random dude, nice one. Song Ji Park, grandpa, father, and son. Song Ji Park, you're welcome. That's correct. But you know the funny aspect of this IQ test is that even when you are trying to explain it, especially to someone that doesn't understand it, you will confuse the person more. You will confuse the person more. The last father is grand. Sorry, I didn't have space. No problem. So that is how funny this IQ is. So when I saw the IQ test, I was, first of all, I was shocked. How is this possible? But when I think it through, and when I noticed, oh, this is the answer, I started laughing because if I even tried to explain it to my hobby. I was explaining it to my hobby. My hobby was getting more confused. So that is it. That is it. So we give more people more time to brainstorm, then we drop the answer and we drop the next question. Our live stream will end by 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time because I'm in Nigeria. I'm streaming live from Nigeria. So I'll drop the next question. And next question also is an IQ test. Okay, you know what? Random dude suggested we ask maths related question. So because of that, I'm going to I'm going to ask a math related question in our next question. So the next question now is the next question is going to be math related. It's going to be a pure arithmetic question. Random dude, you're in Abuja. Okay, you're asking if I'm in Abuja. No, no, no. I'm in Imo State, Owerri to be precise. Yeah, that is where I am. So random dude, wait for the next question. It's going to be mathematical question, arithmetic to be precise. So once is, if you know you love what you are doing and you've not subscribed. Yes, I too update. I saw your, let me check your explanation. The first and the second are both fathers. Okay. You know, I'm able to understand what you're trying to say. I too update because I personally understand it. See your extrapolation. Okay. Okay. They are there, three male there. The first male is the father of the second. The second is the father of the third. The second and the third are both sons. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. I need to update. Thank you. I love the explanation. Nice one. Nice one. So if you love what you're doing and you've not subscribed, I think this is time for you to subscribe. So that when I come on live again, basically by God's grace tomorrow, if I should go live tomorrow again, around this time, so around 12 p.m. Nigerian time, you'll be notified. So ensure you join us by subscribing, like, comment, and share, please. Thank you. Okay, maybe the time I gave to the question is height of death. Yeah, nice one. Maybe the time I gave to the question is too long. Maybe I'll bring it down to once is 110. 110, I'll drop the answer. Though most of you have gotten the answer correctly. But I will explain it more, especially for those that are going to watch this on replay, so that if they don't actually understand the ones that you explained on the comments, they will definitely understand my explanation on the video. So that's basically that. We have 5 minutes more to go. Random just says write on board. Yeah, I will write on board. Just like I've written on the board already. You can see it's handwritten, right? And if I'm explaining it also, I'll also write on the board while explaining. Or you mean that I should write the next question? I think that would be a distraction. So let's leave those that are just joining to see the question, try to figure it out before we go over to the next one. Thank you very much, Random D. Thanks for your suggestion. It's handwritten, yes. That is why it's called live streaming. I'm live here and I'm writing with my hands. 4 minutes more. Dev Gaming says, Ma'am, there are three members. One is a grandfather, the second is the father and son. Wow. I never expected most of us to get the answer right. Seriously. But you guys proved me wrong. Wow. You proved me wrong, oh. So I'm wrong. Dev, you are correct. Of course, you are damn correct. Nice one. Thumbs up. You are right. And thank you for joining. I have so many of you on this live stream, but I have only 3 likes. Only 3 people have liked the live stream. It seems you don't love what I'm doing. Hmm? If you love what I'm doing, like my live stream, okay? So we have 3 more minutes to the next question. In 3 minutes time, I'll answer this. Though most of you have answered it already. So I'll just give my own explanation and we write the next question. Two fathers and 2 sons went fishing. They caught 3 fish and each person got one. How possible is that? Two minutes more to the explanation or to the solution to the question. One minute more. Excuse me. In the next minute, I will answer the question and I will drop another question for us. Okay, it's time. Okay, machine feel. Sorry if I did not pronounce it, I'm sorry. A is to B as B is to C forms 2 sets. AB equals fathers, BC equals sons. So fathers plus sons, we have just 3 unique elements, A, B, and C. Wow. You are coming from the mathematical aspect and I love this answer. Machine Field, thank you so much for that. Thanks for your contribution. So let me explain what they are all trying to say. If you're watching this as a replay, don't forget to write replay on the comments. So it will enable me to know how many of you watched this as a replay and how many of us watched it live. Okay? Now, let's start. We are told that 2 fathers and 2 sons went fishing. They caught 3 fish and each person got one. How? Just like they've all explained on the comments. Okay? It's simple. The first father is a grandfather. is a grandfather. Let's use one of us as an example. Okay, for example, I don't know he's still on, but let's use Random Dude. Random Dude as an example. Now, Random Dude went fishing with his grandfather. So this is Random Dude's grandfather, and this is Random Dude. And Random Dude went with his son. This is Random Dude's son. So this Random Dude's son. Now, you can see that when you say someone is a grandfather, and Random Dude is also a father because he has a son. So that way, grandfather is a father, the first father. Random Dude is also a father because you can see that he has a son, right? So Random Dude is the second father. Now, in terms of son, they said two sons, right? Now, Random Dude is the son to the grandfather, right? So we have the first son. And Random Dude's son, let's call him Greg. Greg is also a son to Random Dude, so that is the second son. So you can see that we have two fathers and two sons, but we just have three people. And if they are three, then definitely that is how each of them was able to get one fish. I hope that helps. I hope I did not confuse you more. I hope I didn't confuse you more. All right. Now, in the next question, Random says we should solve mathematical questions. So let's solve mathematics question. Now, this question says a shirt costs $52. A shirt costs $72. Costs $72 after a 10% discount. After a 10% discount. So the question says, what is the original price? What is the original price? Now, the first one is $75. The second one is $78. The third one, $80. And the fourth one, $90. So let's see who we get the answer right. I'm going to give this 10 minutes and we ask another question. So within these 10 minutes, I expect you to get the answer right. Random. You have dropped a solution already. How did you get that? We need a method. Drop your method. I don't want you to do just do calculation like that. No, we need steps. Show us the steps you took to get your answer. Random. Random says he has a big brain. Of course you do. You do. Show us how you got that. Show us how you got that. Let me bring this down a bit. Let's see what happens if I bring it down a bit. Okay. Um, no much difference, except that you're seeing more of my face now. Okay, random just says if the $72 is 10% discount, then it's 90% of the original price. So formula for decrease is 1 minus X% times OG price, original price. Wow, that's a nice one. No wonder you were asking us for for mathematical questions. You are really grounded in that. I love that. I love that, especially the formula you stated. Okay, let's see who the next answer that some people will suggest. Let's wait for for others to drop their suggestions. The next question I'm going to drop will definitely is a controversial one. Yes, it's going to be a controversial one because I know even some of you will doubt my own answer to the question. But it is what it is. We are going to. So I'm going to set the question. And that is, I'm talking about our next question. The next question is actually controversial, like I said. So, but I'll still write it. If we are unable to come to a conclusion on the solution, all right? If we are unable to come to a conclusion on the solution, then we can take it home and meditate on it more. All right. So I'll drop the question after this. I'm going to drop my own answer, what I think the answer is. No one knows it all, anyways. And what I think others will think the answer is as well. And then we go through it together. Maybe do vote for the two solutions, and then we know the one that most people choose as the answer. But before that, it's only random do that has solved this. I need more answers. A shirt costs $72. After a 10% discount, what is the original price? A, $75. B, $78. C, $80. And D, $90. Keep winning says C, $80. I win again, yeah. So now we have two people with the same solution. Okay, let's wait for more people to answer. All right, I'm going to drop the answer in the next 3 minutes because I want us to end the live stream at 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time. So in the next 4 minutes, I will write the answer. 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and I'll drop the answer in 3 minutes time. Aloma says the answer is $80. Okay, that means we have 3 people saying the same thing. So in the next 2 minutes, I'll drop the answer. And I'm going to ask one of the most controversial questions you have ever heard of or you have ever seen. One more minute to go. And I'll drop the answer. A shirt costs $72 after a 10% discount. What is the original price? A, $75, B, $78, C, $80, D, $90. Okay, it's time. It's time. Let me drop the answer to the question. Now, it's a very simple thing. This is simple arithmetic. A shirt costs $72 after a 10% discount. After a 10% discount. So that means that after a 10% discount, we have $72. It simply means that $72 is what? 90% of the original amount or original price. So that means 90% of the original price, let's say of X, is $72. That's just the meaning. It means that 90% of a particular amount is $72. Now we know that percent is the same as 100. So 90% is 90 divided by 100. So we can now replace this with 90 times 100. Sorry, 90 divided by 100, that is 90%. Of in mathematics is multiplication. Okay, of in mathematics is multiplication. So we have multiplied by this x that we are looking for, which is same thing as x over 1, will give us 72. So 90 times x is 90x, okay, divided by 100 is 72. Very easy. So what we now need to do is we do cross multiplication. All right, I hope you guys are still here. So if we do cross multiplication, we have 7200. When you multiply a number by multiples of 10, all you need to do is to add the number of zeros you have. So we just add it in. Is equal to 90x. So what do? We divide both sides by 90. So divided by 90, divided by 90, because we want to get x. 90 will divide itself, we have 1. 1 will divide 0 will cancel 0. Now 9 we divide 72, you have 8. Divide 0, you have 0. So it means that our x is equal to 80. So the answer is $80. As easy as that. So those that got it right are Keep Walking got it right. Random Dude got it right. I think these are the two persons that, and Oloma as well. Oloma got it right. Okay, so like I said, let me drop one of the most controversial questions I've ever seen. Very simple but very confusing. Let's see those that will get it correctly. Okay, so the last but not the least question, like I said, is very easy, but it's going to bring confusion. I don't know why I'm laughing, but it's funny how a simple question can become so controversial. Now the question says, if A if A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, and it goes on and on like that, sequentially like that. Now the question says, what is the value of the word bad? What is the value of the word bad? Now, these are the two controversial answers. These are the two controversial answers. The first is your answer 7 or is your answer 8? Let us know in the comments. Is your answer 7 or is your answer 8? So, what is the answer? What do you think the answer is? Like I said, this is the most controversial question I've ever seen. Very simple, but still not still not simple. Yes. What do you think the answer should be? Okay. Machine Field says if B plus A plus D probably 7. Sorry. So we have one answer, and the answer says the answer is 7. I don't know yet. Let's see the what others have to say. Let's see what others has to say. That is the controversy there. Machine says it can also be 8. That is it. So which one is the answer? What's your reason? If you're asked to pick one, if you're not asked to pick one machine, what do you think the answer should be? It's been a while, guys. So we have an IQ test. If A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to 3, it continues like that. Now the question is asking, what is the value of the word bad? What is the value of the word so bad? Is the answer A? Is the answer A or B? It's a simple but controversial. Mushroom, you're welcome. So the question is there on the board. What do you think the answer is? What is the answer to the question? If A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3, what is the value of the word bad? Is it A? Is it B? Or is it both? If you're not joining, you're welcome. In math context, bad assumes B multiplied by A multiplied by D. So probably the letter in programming context. Okay. Okay, no problem. Thank you, Machine, for all your suggestions. I wish more people will drop their solutions to this. So that we can do this thing. So that we can do a voting. So we vote. And people with the highest vote takes the answer. People with the highest vote takes the answer. We are asked the value of the word bad. Okay. If you're not joining, you're welcome. Please, what do you think the answer should be? What do you think the answer Please, I want to do live videos, so help me. How do you want me to help you? Amma, what do you want to know? You can ask me your questions in the comments. In case if my network starts disturbing, I will go off because it's raining, it's drizzling already, so it's already drizzling. If you're just joining, you're welcome. Please like my live, comment and share. Like, that is if you like what I'm doing. You like the live stream. If you don't like what I'm doing, you can forget to like the live stream, no problem. Okay, basically it seems only machine has answered the question. So I'm waiting for you people to talk. Sound, you cannot hear me at all. Why? You're supposed to hear me now. What happened? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you can hear me, let me know. Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right, I think I will drop the answer. Thanks for the likes, Angie. Thank you. So let me drop the answer or what I think the answer should be. Like I said, it is a controversial question. So when I drop the answer, you have the right to say this is true or this is not true. Because even me, I want to drop the answer. I'm not 100% sure of what I want to say. Okay. Because, like I said, this is a controversial question. Very controversial. Now the question says if A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, and C is equal to 3. So we are asked for the value of bad. So we are going to answer this in using two ideas. Okay? And I'm going to tell you the idea that I follow. Okay? So basically, we have three items here. The first item A is equal to 1. Okay, the second item B is equal to 2. All right, now the third item is C is equal to 3, then D should be 4, right? So basically we are looking at 1, 2, 4. Okay, let me stand. I think it's better. Yeah, so we are looking at 1, 2, 4. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, D is 4. So we are told to find the value of bad. Now, if we reason this mathematically, okay, we are going to say that the answer is, is 8. Why? Because in mathematics, when you have bad like this, it means B multiplied by A multiplied by D. That is mathematically, right? We are going to be seeing this as B multiplied by A multiplied by D. And that will give us 2 multiplied by 1 multiplied by 4, which is 8. So that will give us B as the correct answer. But if we reason it as an IQ test, one thing about IQ test is that they don't expect you to give the answer the way you see it. They expect you to bring the answer out after a critical thinking. Let me put it that way. All right. Now, if we should bring in the answer critically, hmm, I will say, I will say that the answer is 7. How? Because if I say that A is equal to, okay, if I say that I went to market to buy goods, sorry, I think my network is disturbing a bit. So if I want to reason it this way, I went to market to buy 3 things. I bought one orange. So I bought orange at 5 naira, and I bought pineapple for 6 naira, and I bought apple for 7 naira. If I want to calculate the value of everything I bought that day, okay, it's going to be addition, not multiplication, right? So it's going to be 5 plus 6, which will give us 11, and 11 plus 7, which is 18. So you see why I said till now, I cannot say that the answer is 8 or that the answer is 7. So maybe we should vote. But in my own opinion, I think the answer is 7. In my own opinion, because we are asked the value of this, and this is an IQ test. We are asked the value of this, and as an IQ test, I will strongly believe the answer is 7. That is, we add the values together to get a single value for the 3 items. Okay. All right. So, what do you think? Like I said, this is what I think the answer is. But you have the right to air your view as well and say this is the answer or this is the answer. So that is it. This is a very simple question, but controversial as well. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. This is my first time coming live for a long time. So thank you for joining, and see you soon in my next live stream.